Hi. Ooh, it sounds weird. My name's Claire Brockwell, as Christine has said, and one of her first challenges to me was about understanding more about the whole picture. And when I say the whole picture, you directly look after people day to day, and you're each providing a very specific part of that jigsaw that is health and social care. And I think despite the fact that as human beings we would hope we're quite imaginative, in reality, I've got to flip forward.
You've got to do the same presentation now.
I haven't practiced the second presentation.
You've done backwards.
Oh, okay.
Do you want me to?
No, I shall persevere. That's what it's all about. So this is me. Okay. So yes, I'm very interested in how we can take those students who, we work at UEA with a multitude of different students, and we'll talk some more about those in a minute, but they come in really fresh, really keen, wanting to understand about health and social care, and then we give them booklets with skills and specifics, and they get really tied down to tiny details, and then they find it difficult to see the whole picture. But you're the people day to day who are looking into a person's eyes, who are creating that dignity in everyday care, those things that are actually really difficult, sound simple, but in the reality are very difficult. And we want those students to experience the whole breadth of health and social care. So if they don't see your environment, they won't imagine it. It's not there in a book for them to pick up. And they can't see the detail of how good it makes you feel to support someone, but also the challenges involved in trying to communicate with lots of different professionals to try and provide care for a variety of complex needs. So we really need to work with you to provide those practice experiences. Now I'm here with my colleague Rob, who covers the west of Norfolk. I cover central Norfolk, and our colleague Renee, our younger counterpart, covers the east. And we're an extra project resource. And what that means is, rather than you having to contact the university, we can specifically come out to see you and talk to you directly about any opportunities that you can see in your environment, what you do want to do, which students you're interested in supporting, what you see as the gaps in the system, what you see as opportunities to collaborate with the university to make sure that our education, the education that's rolling out to these multiple different professionals within the health and social care environment, to make sure that's absolutely tailored so your future workforce is what you need, is what that resident needs, that patient needs, that client, that day case, so that we connect the dots. Because what I've really enjoyed today is I've learnt masses, and I really thank you, all the training providers at the back. They've all been very generous, even though I've said I'm from UEA, they haven't said, no, not UEA. They've been very welcoming, and I think we're all working across one network, ultimately for that human being at the end of the line that's being cared for. They don't care who's providing the care. They just want that high standard, that quality, that respect, that integrity, that person-centered stuff that we talk about a lot, but is so difficult in the reality to create and maintain. So I'm more than happy, and my two colleagues across the piece are really happy to come out and build that trust with you, build that understanding of how we can get students in, what is practical, what isn't practical, how we're going to make it work. So please do contact us, or we can contact you if you're happy to share your details. Please do tell Christine, and she'll share. Thank you, Norfolk Care Support Care. I can't even say it. Sorry, Christine. I'm not doing well. Norfolk and Suffolk Care Support. Calm down. Okay. So yes, I said about future workforce. We need to make sure that these professionals that we're providing really have a full understanding of what those social care environments are, so that we can, if they're going to be employed by you, that they're really what you need, but also if they're not going to be employed by you, if they don't come back to you, that they understand the opportunities, the barriers, the pressures, that they refer to you effectively, that they communicate with you effectively, so that you can then create that environment for that human being, that individual at the end of the line. So understanding the jigsaw is definitely an important part, both for the university and for the students. So we work across many different professions. So you can see highlighted here that we work with occupational therapists, and my colleague here is an outstanding champion for occupational therapists, background in occupational therapy. We work with a variety of different nurses. There are now lots of different career routes, and I heard from one of my colleagues here at City College about different courses. So there are varieties of ways in, and we need to make that a whole piece so that we all understand what the options are and how we can all work together. So we can also see that there are trainee nursing associate and the operating department practitioners. So it might be that you have different experiences of hosting students, so that your people in your residential environments, in your daycare environments, can experience these specialist environments with long-arm supervision from the university. So it might be that you don't have an OT or a physio or a speech and language therapist, but with the right infrastructure in place, those students can still come and provide some sort of experience to your residents, to your daily care service users with long-arm supervision. So don't discount something just because you haven't necessarily got that particular experience within your team. And it might be a way to see whether that's what you need in the future or you feel you want. So our contact details are here. And because we're a project resource, we're here at the moment very much to support whatever you want in terms of building that rapport, building that relationship, so that students can come out and get the best possible education environment, so that we can support you in linking that to their learning, to make sure that that delivers what you want in the end from your health professionals, from the people you're employing. So do get in contact with us. You can see that we're all available until different dates, but please do get in contact and do ask me any questions if you have any.